2. Biological databases. A database is a computerized archive used to store and organize data in such a way that information can be retrieved easily via a variety of search criteria. Databases are composed of computer hardware and software for data management. The chief objective of the development of a database is to organize data in a set of structured records to enable easy retrieval of information. Each record should contain a number of fields that hold the actual data items and are called an entry. To retrieve a particular record from the database, a user can specify a particular piece of information called value to be found in a particular field and expect the computer to retrieve the whole data record. This process is called making a query. A database holds not only the operational data but also a description of this data. Although data retrieval is the main purpose of all databases, biological databases often have a higher level of requirement known as knowledge discovery, which refers to the identification of connections between pieces of information that were not known when the information was first entered. For example, databases containing raw sequence information can perform extra computational tasks to identify sequence homology or conserved motifs. These features facilitate the discovery of new biological insights from raw data. One of the first biological sequence databases is the book Atlas of Protein Sequences and Structures by Margaret Day Hoff and colleagues, first published in 1965. It contained all the identified protein sequences by that time. After 1970, the computer became the storage medium for information. So, first of all, the databases were distributed in tapes and then it extended to different types of disk. After 1990s, when universities and academic institutes were connected to the internet, the World Wide Web became the standard method of communication and access for nearly all biological databases. Biological databases can be classified as sequence and structure database. Structure databases are only applicable to proteins, but sequence databases are applicable to nucleic acid and protein sequences. The first database was created after the sequencing of insulin protein and was made available in 1956. Insulin is the first protein to be sequenced and the sequence consisted of just 51 residues that characterize the sequence. Then, the first nucleic acid sequence of yeast tRNA was found out with 77 bases. At the same time, the 3D structure of the proteins are under study and in 1971, the first protein structure database was developed at Brookhaven National Laboratory with only 7 structures and is called Protein Data Bank or PDB. Now, it has grown to a large database with over 1 lakh entries, but at this time, the initial databases of protein sequences are maintained at individual laboratories. In 1986, the consolidated formal database known as SwissProt Protein Sequence Database was initiated and now it contains 120 reference maps for 18 species totalizing nearly 13,300 identified spots, making the biggest gel-based proteomics dataset accessible for a single interface. These databases are made available through Internet www.ncbi.nlm.nih.gov and CD-ROMs on request from www.rcsb.org. These databases are constantly updated with additional entries. Databases can be generally classified as primary, secondary and composite databases. A primary database contains information of the sequence and structure alone. SwissProt and PIR for protein sequences, GenBank and DDBJ for genome sequences and PDB for protein structures are the examples for primary databases. A secondary sequence database contains the information derived from primary database. The derived information can be conserved sequence, signature sequence and active set residues of the protein families. A secondary structure database contains the entries from PDB, but in an organized manner, and these structures are classified as all alpha proteins, all beta proteins, etc. It also contains information about the conserved secondary structure motif of a particular protein. Some examples for secondary databases are SCOP, SCOP, CATH, CATH, PROSITE, PROSITE, eMotif, etc. A composite database contains a variety of primary database sources which can avoid the need of multiple resources. Each composite database has their own criteria in their search algorithm and use unique primary resources. National Center for Biotechnology Information, that is NCBI, hosts many nucleotide and protein databases and provide free access to the users. NCBI is also linked with OMIM, which is the database contains the proteins related with genetic disorders.